Hello children, how are you children? You are well? Fine? Take care of your health children, okay? And obey your elders and teachers, okay? Now in this session children, today we are going to learn 7th class science chapter 2, acids and bases. The remaining part of the chapter we are going to learn in this session children. I am requesting you open your science textbook page number 12 and 13. And I am calling your friend Afrin. Afrin, come here, ma. She will come and read textbook page number, okay, 13. Okay, and
Yes,
she will
teacher.
read, let us do.
Yes, teacher. Let us do. Take the
Loudly.
substances that are given in table 3 and test them with
Phenolphthalein.
phenylephrine and methyl orange solutions. Take a small amount of substance in 2 test tubes. Add a few drops of phenylephrine and note the effect. Repeat the process for all the substances one by one. Draw a table just like table 7. In your notebook, record your observations in that table. Let us do some experiments. Take a natural acid, say lemon juice, in 6 test tubes and add copper, zinc, magnesium, iron, brass, aluminium pieces to each one of the test tubes separately. Note your observations. Let us do. Take lemon juice in 2 test tubes and add some pieces of marble to one test tube and egg shells to another. What do you observe? Now try to write the properties of acids and bases from your observations in the above experiments. We have seen the natural solutions have no acids and bases. Let us do. Take a clean test tube using a clean dropper. Carefully in it and also add 2 drops of phenylephrine indicator solution. After each drop, shake the test tube well and see if they keep adding the caustic soda drop by drop until the color turns pink. Now, what kind of solution does the test tube have? Now, can you say what kind of solution this? On the basis of the experiment, can you explain how would you convert an acid solution into basic solution? In the above experiment, you might have soda to acidic solution, hydrochloric acid. Change the base into an acid by adding the acid in excess. Fertile land, organic manures. The recent years, the use of chemical fertilizer has increased. It changes the nature of the soil. Some fertilizers increase the acidity of the soil and some changes its basicity. Organic manure is becoming more preferred these days. Salts. We have seen in the process of neutralization change actually when an acid and a base are mixed. For an example, by neutralizing hydrochloric acid solution with caustic soda, sodium hydroxide solution, a salt sodium chloride is formed. Formation of a salt depends on the type of an acid and a base and ratio of their mixture. Let us do. Test the following salt substances with red litmus and blue litmus paper. Record your observations in the table. Let us do classifying salts. Collect some salt substances with the help of your teacher. Make their salt solutions. Test the salt solution with blue litmus and red litmus paper. Classify these salt as per your observations in the given table. Why is your sweat salty?
Yes, thank you, Afrin. Okay, children. So you also develop your lesson reading skills. How Afrin is reading. Okay. So So children, here, so children, let us do 6. Children, take the substances that are given in the table 3 and test them with phenolphthalein and uh, methyl orange solutions. Take a small amount of the substance in 2 test tubes. Add a few drops of phenolphthalein and methyl orange to each test tube separately. Note the effect. Repeat the process for all the substances one by one. Draw a table just like table 7 in your notebook. Record your observation in that table. So children, this is a table 7. Okay, you have to draw and write your observations into the table. Do you know, do you believe that blood comes out of a lemon? How it is possible? Do you know or do you believe blood comes out of a blood comes out of a lemon? How it is possible? So we'll see. When a magician or a juggler cuts a lemon, blood flows out of it. Actually, he uses a knife dipped in methyl orange or hibiscus solution to cut the lemon. When methyl orange is mixed with citric acid, means lemon juice, it turns red. But it is not blood. In many of our places, we find people doing this and presenting it as magic. So you also know, no children? So many magicians and jugglers, what they will do, they dip the knife in the methyl orange or hibiscus solution, and with that knife they will cut the lemon, and the red liquid will become from the lemon. So people will think this is a blood, but this is not a blood. That lemon juice, which is having the citric acid, that will be changed with the in contact with hibiscus solution or that methyl orange solution, and it will become red. So that is lemon juice which changed color. So that is not blood. So like these tricks, many magicians is presenting in their magic show, and people think the blood is coming from the lemon. But this is not blood, this is a lemon juice which change the color. Okay, my children? So, methyl orange gives red color with acids and yellow color with bases. Phenolphthalein remains colorless in acidic solution while it turns pink in basic solutions. Let us do some more experiments. Take a natural acid, say lemon juice. Lemon juice is a natural acid, children. In 6 test tubes, and add copper, zinc, magnesium, iron, brass, aluminum pieces to each one of the test tubes separately. Note your observation. So this experiment we will do when school is physically reopened, children. In the science lab we will do it. Okay. So do you know, children, why are the inner side of vessels made up of brass and copper coated? When some substances are kept in a copper container for a long time, then a blue-green layer is formed in the inner walls of the container. Copper reacts with the acids present in the substances and forms a blue-green compound. To avoid this reaction, the inner walls of these vessels are coated with tin. Okay, so sometimes this copper and bronze vessels coated with tin. Why? Because when the when the things are kept into the copper and bronze vessels, will contact with the acids and form a blue or green layer. So to avoid these copper and bronze vessels are coated innerly with tin. to protect from this green and blue compounds. Okay. Have you heard about acid rains? Have you heard about acid rains? Heard, no? So what is that? We'll see. Do you know what acid rains are? Acid rains are the combination of carbonic acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid with rainwater. Acid rains cause damage to buildings and monuments like Taj Mahal and our skin, industrial waste gases container industrial waste gases contain sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, carbon dioxide. When they get mixed with the moisture, they change to sulfuric acid, nitric acid, carbonic acid, and carbonic acid. Acid rains are also witnessed in AP state in Vishakhapatnam district. Can you guess the rain for acid rain in Vishakhapatnam? So children, acidic rain, why it causes, children? Due to the industrial dust. The industries are releasing the dangerous gases like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide and carbon dioxide, and these mixes with the moisture, air moisture, and they are changed in the sulfuric acid, nitric acid and carbonic acid. And when these are uh, uh, these are these acid rains are also okay, and these are from the acid, these are the cause of acid rains because these dangerous gases mixed with the air and it caused the acidic rain. Okay, so in Vishakhapatnam it is we saw like this acidic rain. It is a witness, one example of the rain, okay, in Vishakhapatnam. Then we have next is, let us do 8C, children. Take a clean test tube. Using a clean dropper, put 10 drops of dilute hydrochloric acid carefully in it and also add 2 drops of phenolphthalein indicator solution. What is the color of the resulting solution? Now add a caustic soda solution whose concentration is equal to hydrochloric acid, drop by drop to the test tube. After each drop, shake the test tube well and see if there is any change in the color of the solution. Keep adding the caustic soda drop by drop until the color turns pink. Now what kind of solution does the test tube have? Add 1 drop of hydrochloric acid and see if it changes back to its original state, means colorless. If not, then add 1 more drop of hydrochloric acid. Keep doing this till the solution in the test tube becomes colorless again. Now can you say what kind of solution this is? Check your claim with a litmus paper. On the basis of this experiment, can you explain how would you convert an acidic solution into basic solution? If you are given a basic solution, how can you turn it into an acidic solution? In the above experiment, you might have noticed that if we add excess basic caustic soda to acidic solution, hydrochloric acid, it gets converted into a base. Similarly, we can change a base into a acid by adding the acid in excess. If you are given a solution of hydrochloric acid, how can you make it into a solution which is neither acidic or nor basic? If you are given a caustic soda solution, how can you make it into a solution which is neither acidic or basic? When acid and bases are mixed in equal concentration, they give a neutral solution. We learn more about neutralization in higher classes. Now we'll see fertile land, how the land remain fertile if we use organic manure without the chemical fertilizers, then the land will remain fertile. Okay, so we'll see that. In recent years, the use of chemical fertilizers has increased. You know, no children, in the recent year, the use of chemical fertilizers has increased in the agriculture. Okay, so that's why the land is becoming, okay, unfertile. Though the use of chemical fertilizers increases the production of crops, it changes the nature of the soil. Some fertilizers increase the acidity of the soil and some changes its basicity. Thus, use of natural organic manure is becoming more preferred these days. Okay, so if we use more chemical fertilizers, the land is loses the fertility and increasing the acidity. Okay, so that's why the scientists and that the scientists are prefers to the farmers use organic manures for the agriculture. Okay, now salts. We have seen in the process of neutralization both the acidic and the basic qualities are changed. Actually, when a acid and a base are mixed, a chemical reaction takes place and a salt is produced. For example, by neutralizing hydrochloric acid solution with caustic soda, sodium hydroxide. Caustic soda means, for children, sodium hydroxide solution. A salt sodium chloride is formed. Formation of a salt depends on the type of an acid and a base and ratio of their mixture. Now open page number 16, children. They given here, children, acids, bases and salts. Okay, so chart is there. Okay, preparation of pickles, acetic acid, removing of gas stain, okay, ammonium hydroxide, and salts, food preservation, common salt. Preparation of pulihora, citric acid. Soap contains potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide. Wash clothes, washing soda. Removal of so which acid is using for what they given here, which base is using for what they given here, and salts is using for what they given here. I will show the table, children. Okay, so in the page number 16 they given. So see, children, here. Okay, first we will see the acids, children, here. Okay, so acid are using for what? See, preparation of pickles. Okay, 1 minute, children. See, children, preparation of pickles. We are using acetic acid. Okay, preparation of pickles we are using acetic acid, and preparation of pulihara, lemon rice also we will tell that. Okay, for that we are using citric acid. So the lemons is container of, okay, citric acid. Cold drinks, for the cold drinks we are using carbonic acid. Which acid we are using for making the cold drinks? Carbonic acids. Okay, children. And removal of ink stains. If the ink is falling on you, on your clothes, that stains will remove with using of oxalic acid. Which acid we are using to removing of ink stains? Oxalic of acid. And manures and batteries preparation we are using sulfuric acid. Okay, and medicine dyes hydrochloric acid, and explosive nitric acid. Explosive is nitric acid. So these different types of acids we are using for the different works. Okay, now we'll see bases. Okay, so bases are using for what? Removing of grease stain. Okay, removing of grease stain we are using ammonium hydroxide. Which hydroxide, children? Ammonium hydroxide. And soap contains potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide. So soaps for using for clothes, vessels. Okay, that soap contains potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide. Bleaching powder contains calcium hydroxide. Bleaching powder is contain calcium hydroxide. Fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher contains aluminum hydroxide. Okay, children. Fire extinguishers are contain aluminum hydroxide. And the next we'll see salts, children. Salts, okay. Salts are using for what, children? Salts. See, children, food. Preservation of common salt, okay. Food preservation, we are using common salt. And washing clothes, we are using washing soda, that is also called salt only. Cold drinks and cakes, baking soda we are using. Okay, children. So these are the different acids, bases and salts are using for the different work, children. Understood? So you have to write this table into the notebook, children. How in the they given into the page number 16, like that only you have to draw the columns and write the table into the textbook. Okay, in the notebook, children. Sorry, you have to write into the notebook. Okay, it is on the page number 16. See and write, children. Open your textbook, page number 16. The table is given on the page number 16. The same table you have to draw into the notebook. I will give 5 minutes time, children. Open your page number, textbook page number 16 and draw this table. Okay, start it. So over, children. So I am giving one question here on the board. Okay. So in this we'll write the substances that contain acids are. Okay. So write the substances that contain acids are. Okay. We'll draw the table here. Serial number, substance, and acid. Okay, children? Acid. So write, children, here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, the substance is lemon. Here write citric acid. Citric acid. Banana. Banana. Ascorbic acid. Acid. Onion. Onion. Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. And onion, sulfuric acid, curd. Curd is containing lactic acid. Lactic acid. Okay? And apple is having malic acid. Apple, malic acid. Okay, children. So write this in your notebook. They will discuss the further topic. Okay, children. Once again, see, lemon is having citric acid. Banana is having ascorbic acid. Onion is having sulfuric acid. Curd is having lactic acid. And apple is having malic acid. Okay, note down into the notebook. So over, children. Now it's time for Sakshi. So write Sakshi, children. Sakshi. Class you have to write. 7th class. You have to write subject. Science. And you have to write homework. Learn and write all question and answers from chapter 2 in HW one time. Okay, children? And here take the parent sign. Here teachers will give the sign when school will be physically reopened. So, learn and write all question answers from chapter 2 in HW one time. After writing the homework, you have to send to the given school mail ID in a time, children. Okay, don't keep any pending works. Write in the good handwriting. If you have any doubt, go through once lesson reading. Then also is difficulty to in the understanding. You can contact the teachers. You may give any time or phone call. Teachers are available. Okay, na? So children, here we completed chapter 2. We will meet with the another chapter in the next session. Till then, bye bye children.